nets and floating barriers into the water, trying to corner him. Still, he evaded them, surfacing only briefly before diving again, with Maris still in his grasp. One trainer attempted to lure Cairo away with fish and vocal commands from the medical pool. He didn't respond. At 12:03 p.m., the emergency dive team arrived, but protocol dictated they could not enter the pool while the Orca was still actively aggressive. They waited helpless, watching as the water churned and then fell still. Finally, at 12:08 p.m., Cairo released her. Staff pulled Maris's body from the water. She was unresponsive. Paramedics attempted CPR poolside as stunned visitors were ushered from the stands. Children cried. Parents stared, speechless. She was officially pronounced dead at 12:23 p.m. In less than 7 minutes, a celebrated career, a devoted life, and a relationship built over 10 years came to a violent, irreversible end. What caused Cairo to snap? Was it stress? Was it instinct? Or was it something more? Something we still don't fully understand? What remained in the pool was silence, and a question that would haunt Ocean World forever. In the hours following the incident, Ocean World went into immediate lockdown. Scheduled shows were canceled. The amphitheater was cordoned off. A short statement was released to the media just before sunset. We are deeply saddened to confirm the passing of one of our most experienced and beloved trainers, Maris Ellington. Our thoughts are with her family, friends, and the entire Ocean World team during this devastating time. We are fully cooperating with authorities to investigate the incident. The park declined to answer follow-up questions. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration, OSHA, launched an immediate investigation. Federal wildlife officials were contacted. Veterinarians began behavioral assessments of Cairo, and hours of show footage were reviewed frame by frame. Internal logs were examined. Reports from previous incidents involving Cairo were pulled. Incidents the public had never been told about. The autopsy report was completed within 48 hours. The findings were brutal. Maris Ellington had sustained extensive trauma. Blunt force injuries to the chest, abdomen, and neck. Several fractured ribs, a dislocated shoulder, pulmonary hemorrhaging. The final cause of death was ruled as drowning following prolonged submersion. But the medical examiner noted that even without drowning, the internal trauma alone may have been fatal. The details leaked to the press within days, and once they did, the public response was immediate and fierce. News outlets ran headlines that gripped the nation. Orca kills veteran trainer. Tragedy at Ocean World. Killer whale turns deadly. Footage from the moments before the attack, smiling children, Maris waving to the crowd, was replayed over and over again. Commentators debated the ethics of animal performance. Former trainers came forward. One told Express.co.uk, "We've been warning about Cairo for years. That whale was showing signs of distress. No one wanted to listen." Protests erupted outside the park entrance within days. Animal rights groups called for the immediate release of all captive orcas. Social media exploded with hashtags, #JusticeForMaris, #FreeCairo, #ShutDownOceanWorld. Memorials were set up along the park gates. Flowers, photos, handwritten letters. Some mourned a fallen trainer, others demanded change. The debate was no longer just about a single incident. It became a flashpoint for captivity, for animal rights, for how far we've pushed the line between entertainment and exploitation. And through it all, the question kept resurfacing. Could this have been prevented? And if it could, why wasn't it? The tragedy of Maris Ellington wasn't just a singular event. It was part of a disturbing pattern, one that has haunted marine parks for decades. At the center of the debate is a simple question. Should orcas, intelligent, social, wide-ranging predators, be kept in captivity at all? For years, the answer from the industry was yes. The shows were safe. The whales were well cared for. The trainers were professionals. But the attack on Maris, like others before it, shattered the illusion. Just 10 years earlier, in 2010,